Man in space. For many years, man has always been interested in exploring the space. This is evidenced by many fictional scientific stories about the space that have been written. The greatest success that has been achieved is traveling to the moon in recent decades. Man continues to make space travel attempts through advanced technology with the intention of exploring the space. The major milestones in the history of space journey is the first artificial Earth satellite, Sputnik 1, was launched by the Soviet Union on October 4, 1957. The first human to go into space, Yuri Gagarin, was launched, again by the Soviet Union, for a one-orbit journey around Earth on April 12, 1961. In the early stage, Wernher von Braun and his team developed the V-2 rocket for Nazi Germany in 1945. And the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union begins in 1950s. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin, USSR, becomes the first human in space, aboard Vostok 1. And John Glenn, USA, becomes the first American in space, in 1962. The first person walk on moon is Neil Armstrong. Apollo 11 mission lands Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the moon in 1969. And Apollo 17 mission lands Eugene Cernan and Harrison Schmitt on the moon in 1972. The first space station, Soviet Union launches Salyut 1, in 1971. And Soviet Union launches Mir, which orbits for 15 years in 1986. In 1998, International Space Station, ISS, is launched, with continuous human presence since 2000. In the modern era, Spaceship One becomes the first private spacecraft to reach space in 2004. SpaceX's Dragon becomes the first commercial spacecraft to dock with the ISS in 2012. NASA's Perseverance rover lands on Mars in 2020. Artemis program aims to return humans to the moon by 2025. SpaceX's Starship is under development for lunar and Mars missions, and NASA's Orion spacecraft is being developed for deep space missions. These are the current and future missions about space journey.